We both got best bets on the Houston Texans and Atlanta Falcons.
Don't ask. I said, don't ask. I said, don't ask. No question.
Talk to me, man. What you got?
I'm
Oh
jumping on the train,
man.
man. I'm jumping on that Houston train, man. That Texan
Okay.
train looks really, really good here, and I'm fading Atlanta. I
Mm,
can't follow a team that has no offensive production from the quarterback position. And in this league, you need to be able to push the ball downfield. And when you're playing against a team that's been showing up every single week, besides what the first week of the season when they played at Baltimore, um, you know, the young kid CJ Stroud has been on point. I think he has no interceptions, no turnovers through his first four career games. Last week they embarrassed Pittsburgh, so he got the momentum. Jacksonville had a big win in Jacksonville, 37 points and 30 points over the past 2 weeks. That's a lot of momentum going into this game against a team that cannot pass the football down the field. You want to tell me Atlanta's going to control the game by running the ball with BJ Robinson, who's very good? He reminds me of like BJ kind of reminds me like a young Steven Jackson, right? I don't know if people remember Steven Jackson for the LA Rams. Very, very big, very, very strong, very, very decisive at hitting the holes, very elusive. And I think he's the future for Atlanta. I just think that Ritter is not the future at the quarterback position. And
nope.
Houston's going to play defense. They have been playing defense. They held Pittsburgh to 6 points and knocked their quarterback out. They held they held Jacksonville to 17 points. And if it wasn't for Indianapolis and Richardson able to run all over the field, which nobody can do in Atlanta, then they probably would have held them down to some points too. So give me Houston here on the plus side. It seems a little fishy, it seems a little trappy, but I like it. I'm gonna buy an extra point to get above the 3, and I'm gonna rock out that way. And I'm just gonna believe in Houston's gonna be to carry that momentum into Atlanta.
Yeah, I think the handicap is right. And I was waiting for some props, but they don't have any props for this game as of yet. I was looking at CJ Stroud over his passing. He's just been balling.
Balling.
Doesn't have any turnovers as of yet. And like you said, they've won their last two games and looks like they might have kind of turned the corner here. So I'm actually going a little bit different, but you kind of hinted at this offensive production versus a team who's kind of can't really score. And I'm going over the 19 and a half Houston Texans total points. Really like that bet. I don't see how they don't get in the 20s against this Atlanta team. They're not going to grind them down and run the ball. They're going to throw the ball. That's just their identity. Pierce hasn't been what we thought he was last year. I think Pierce had over 1,000 yards last year. So he hasn't got loose yet. And Atlanta's a little stingy on defense. So give me the team total over Houston Texans 19 and a half.